for waiting. This is Maki. Today, a new G Gundam Gunpla was announced, the high-grade Dragon Gundam. This is a very popular mobile fighter from G Gundam. Shi, who fights as Gundam fighter for Neo China, pilots this Gundam. The design, with both arms extending like dragon's necks, has won many fans. As a result, the concept of arms extending and functioning as weapons was carried over to Gundam Wing and Gundam X, which are set in different worlds. In addition, the new Gunpla has new features. These were introduced in Tenchi Tengoku, a new story of G Gundam. So, are you ready? Hit the subscribe button and activate Shin Rusei Kochoken. This technique is used at the cost of your life. Aim for victory with the pride of Neo China on the line. First, let's take a look at the overall design. Thanks to advances in technology, the look that's shown in the anime has been recreated with incredible precision. The colander, which separates from the cockpit and transforms into a vehicle, is also perfectly replicated. You can also recreate the dragon claws on both arms by swapping out parts. The range of motion in the arms and legs is impressive, allowing you to easily pose him in a martial arts stance. The head's Benpotsuto is also movable. This weapon is inspired by the Benpotsu hairstyle worn by martial artists. Thanks to the ball joint, you can adjust the angle of this weapon. Although it's a subtle weapon, when combined with Saisai's skills, it becomes a powerful tool. In the battle against the Shining Gundam, when it looked like he would lose to the Shining Finger, he used this weapon to force a draw. In the TV anime, the Shining Finger was always victorious. However, the first opponent that the Shining Gundam couldn't defeat was the Dragon Gundam. Let's take a look at the Feron Flag as well. It's a weapon attached to the shoulders and back of the Dragon Gundam. The pole extends and turns into a weapon that resembles a spear or flag. It can be used as a spear. In addition, thanks to Saisai's expertise as a martial arts master, it can also be used as a staff weapon in both staff technique. Furthermore, the Feron Flag can be used to unleash the deadly Hokakyoten Jusei Tsujin technique, which holds an enemy's movement and engulfs them in flames. The Gunpla comes with 6 Feron Flags, by the way. The Dragon Gundam comes with 12 Feron Flags. To fully replicate it, you need to purchase 2 Gunpla kits. Please consider supporting Neo China to secure the funds necessary for victory in the Gundam fight. If there's one disappointing point, it's that the Dragon Fire effect parts are not included. The Dragon Fire is an iconic weapon of the Dragon Gundam, so you might want to find a way to make flame-like parts yourself. It's likely that the decision not to include the Dragon Fire parts was made to keep the price as low as possible. Instead of the Dragon Fire, the kit contains parts for Saisai's ultimate move the effect parts for the Shin Rusei Kochoken. This is a legendary technique passed down in Neo China, and its beautiful brilliance captivated audiences during battles. The technique transforms the user's body into a sword through powerful mental energy, delivering a devastating kick to the enemy. It's such a powerful move that there's a terrifying legend that says it's a technique used at the cost of one's life, and the martial artist who uses it will die. In Tenchi Tengoku, a new feature was introduced in which the arms are detached and combined into a ring to generate energy. The new Gunpla contains parts to reproduce this feature. The word Shinrusei Kochoken appear inside the ring. The Shinrusei Kochoken is used several times in the TV anime. Many fans thought, isn't this supposed to be a technique used at the cost of one's life? Why is it used so casually? However, the idea that it's a life-threatening technique is just part of the legend passed down in Neo China based on the results of martial artists in the past. One of the important themes in G Gundam is competing and growing with comrades. Schwartz Bruder mentions this to the men during their training in the Guyana Highlands. It's not surprising that Sai Shi, who fought and grew with his comrades, surpassed the legend. The gimmick added in Tenchi Tengaku was not used in the TV anime. It can also be interpreted as originally, this technique required special equipment, but Shi became capable of using it on his own through his growth. Personally, I would have liked to see the clear part for the Krabbe Emperor included, but it's understandable that some things had to be left out to keep the price down. Just having the growing wings of the Shinrusei Kochoken is something to be happy about. The Shuffle Alliance Gundams are released one after the other as Gunpla kits. On the promotional page, they are shown together with Gundam Maxter and Gundam Rose. The only one left is Bolt Gundam. It's likely that Bolt Gundam will also make its debut as a Gunpla in the near future. Personally, I'd like to see Gunpla versions of the subordinates of Da Gundam as well. They are fantastic villains that really make the heroes shine. Since the Grand Gundam is so large, it might be difficult to turn it into a Gunpla. Also, the older Dragon Gundam Gunpla had a night battle version. This is similar to the MS Fui concept in other Gundam series. It's a project that encourages fans to imagine and enjoy a different look than the one shown in the TV anime. For those who bought 2 Dragon Gundam kits to prepare 12 Feron Flags, it might be fun to try to recreate the night battle version. Dragon Gundam will be released as a premium Bandai exclusive. The price will be around $26. Please note that the price may vary depending on the exchange rate. In Japan, pre-orders will start on August 20th and it will be shipped in November 2024. Please note that this schedule may vary depending on your country or region. Thank you for watching to the end. See you next time.